Hello there, everybody. My name's Gonarcade, and today we will be playing some more Fate Grand Order. So, last time we left off, we had just finished fighting. On the first episode, the last thing we did was fight Roland, and then the second episode, we spent most of the time fighting Astolfo and others. Then we went to the hotel. And now we're trying to run away to the desert. We spoke to one of the figures, one of the characters that are related to Fate Extra. So that's where we're at. I haven't streamed in a while. Truth be told, I've really just been playing Mortal Shell 2. I've been having a blast with it. It's pretty fun. About 25 hours of footage into that. Lots of space, lots of things that I needed to organize, lots of fun. Might post clips, probably not, because everything I record I never end up actually uploading. But yeah, I'll get to that at some point. Anyways, let's jump back into this and let's just have a grand old time and have fun. Wrong one. Ordeal. 37 days remaining. All right, let's do this because we're probably still at the beginning of this. Are you here to ride a sand ship? Please enter the following settings. No, number of passengers 4. Autopilot on. Ship rank A. Course free. Okay, you're all set. Please use Eve 6 at the dock number 4. In accordance with Moon Dubai law, this service is provided free of charge and zero liability. If the ship is damaged, please bring it to repair dock. If you wish to take it home, please follow the onboard guide's instructions. Enjoy your voyage, and on behalf of the first generation AIs everywhere, thank you for sailing with us. Whoa! It's actually a ship. It sure is. The swing isn't too different from being out at sea. The sand must be remarkably fine-grained. Our guide also said the ship will automatically put up an electromagnetic barrier around itself in an emergency. Apparently, it's there in case we collide with any large rock drilling equipment. I have no idea what they were talking about. How come you're not steering the ship? You seem very confident. No, excited when the idea of steering a ship came up before. I'm letting the autopilot steer it for now. At least until we need to divert from its pre-programmed course. Once we know where we're going next, I'll switch it back to manual control. On a different note, I can't believe they just let us use the ship as long as we want to for free. I was ready to hijack it like back in the day too. What a letdown. Right, I was under the impression that all of Moon Dubai considers Chaldea as its enemy. So I assume there would be restrictions on the use of public facilities. Are you nervous that it seems that it's all a little too easy? What the fuck is that? Apologies for the interruption. We have an election broadcast from Burj Khalifa. Everyone on Moon Dubai is obligated to view this broadcast, regardless of citizenship status. Please direct your attention to the monitor. Huh? Hello, people of Moon Dubai. It's Dubai, BB Dubai, your eternal lord and leader. Is everyone out there thinking up rational and innovative ways to eradicate humanity? Great. At long last, the final boss of humanity's annihilation showdown. The election to determine who will wipe out humankind once and for all. Is underway. Remember, here on Moon Dubai, you aren't done just because you cast your vote. If you decide you prefer another candidate's position after you cast it, you can switch it to them whenever you'd like. The important thing here is that the eradication of humanity. So struggle with your choice. Leave plenty of regrets behind. Now, let's take a look where the poll stands. I'm sure there are some rats out there secretly watching this, so I'll present these numbers old school style. Oh, as I thought, Area E has a commanding lead. I guess you all really like your boring bog standard extinctions. Oh, that's okay. This is your choice to make. It's only natural your opinions would differ from mine. There are 7 Mooncancers in the running, each with their own plan to eradicate humanity. This project has been in the works since AD 3000. The candidates may have only been finalized 5 days ago. But they've known about this project since well before then. So it's no shock to see one really explode out of the gate. Now, this next part is important. So to recap, once a candidate's approval rating reaches 70%, they will be declared the victor and the election will be over. Right now, the candidate taking lead is Area E's Mooncancer, Tamamovich Koyanskaya. If things keep going as they have, it won't be much longer before her twisted ideology becomes reality player. The end. Written and produced by BB Dubai. Tamamovich Koyanskaya. I heard it too. Apparently, Koyanskaya is one of the final boss candidates and a Mooncancer. Does this mean she didn't learn her lesson at all? Okay, maybe not a huge shock. I mean, she used to be a beast. She must have countless ideas and reasons for wiping out Sorry. I should have thought before I spoke. It's been one crazy thing after another since the morning, so my mind's been having trouble keeping up. Even now that things have calmed down, I still have no idea where we should go next. Yeah, if only BB was here right now. Senpai! You need BB? Then we should go to the Burj Khalifa. She's in there, right? In that tall tower? Oh, right. You were asleep back then, so I guess you wouldn't know this. There are actually 2 BBs right now. Chaldea's BB and Moon Dubai's BB. At first, we thought BB Dubai was our BB. That she just changed her name for this occasion. But it looks like she was actually a completely separate BB. Huh? So where's Chaldea's BB now? BB Dubai took her out like it was nothing. She didn't seem to know more about BB Dubai than we did either. I know we all need to do something about this final boss of humanity's annihilation showdown. But I think we also need to figure out who BB Dubai is and where she came from. Despite everything that's happened, our ultimate goal is still to get back to Chaldea. And it seems like BB Dubai is the only one who knows, or at least might know, how to do that. Damn it, if only the original BB was here. BB Dubai was clearly stronger than our BB. And there was that woman with her. She seemed like a master herself. I think we might have to look into who she is as well. Attention, passengers. The ship is under attack. I've detected 4 Alvatron Company lunar surface exploration air bikes and 2 highly mobile crater leveling machines. They are using high-level Mooncancer authorization codes to request that we stop the ship. As your safety is my top priority, I'm currently refusing the request. How would you like me to proceed? Can you outrun them? Our vessel is faster than theirs, but I'm afraid we can't lose them out here in the dome's eastern desert. It would be a different story if they were in the dome's western desert amongst the old buildings, but we aren't. I'm very sorry. The fighting's our only choice. Works for me. Now you can all get to see what I can do. Sorry, guide, but I'm switching the controls over to manual. Then I'm going to wait for a chance to turn us around and ram them. Master, Mash, I'd like you to stay on deck and make the mechanized soldiers sorry they messed with us. Rescue Gall, do you think you can help us fight now? Guess not. Dang. I take it there's something you're not happy with? She just woke up. Exactly. I'm in the same boat as all of you. I can't do anything until I understand this world clearly. I have to figure out which way is evil for me. I'm going to focus on steering the ship, so you two will have to handle the fighting yourselves. Be careful. That was 4 mechanized soldiers and 2 large mobile weapons, right? This won't be an easy battle, but I'm sure we can win. Master, please try to summon servants capable of covering wide areas with their attacks. I have to use mash. And screw it. Who is this mystery servant we're using? Wait, what?
コズミックツアースタート。ナビよろしく。最大ダメージお任せください。了解。一歩前に。やっていいの？サンキューマスター。スマッシュウォーター。ストレンジダウン、チャームトップ、術式拡大、衛星弁解放、バーナー点火。行くわよ。アースライパースターボスピンドル展開。アポロニューチャンネル。恋のパワーは無重力ですよね。マダムサポートお願いね。もう怒りました。悪いお邪魔武神は思い知ってもらいます。コスモバーナー点火、コスモスクラフトクレーター。ディスターション思ってるの？コズミック、マダウ展開。赤い死が迎えに来ても、発生の先に一人になっても、このシグナルはなくならない。ツアープランブルーマック、私の道は私が照らす。状況終了。排熱、そして魔力循環に移行しますね、マスター。
Nice. Oh. That was close, wasn't it? You should really be more careful about fighting battles when you're so obviously outmatched. Senpai, is that? Oh shit. My phone fell down. Oh. Nah, it's obviously baby. Ah, you're no fun, Senpai. Okay, no more surprises. Sorry to keep you waiting, everyone. That all-powerful, undeniably wicked BB Dubai AI might have shot me into space, but thanks to my incomparable cuteness and cherubic innocence, I managed to slip into my spacesuit and rescue myself. Now I'm back as BB Cosmo and ready to deal with anything on the moon. Whew. I'm seriously bushed. Would you mind if I caught my breath? Not so much air in space, you know. Oh, let me use this terminal tool. Please, I need all the info I can get on this Moon Dubai place. I'm very sorry, but the network access is not permitted during the election. At present, the only permissible network activity is communications between Moon Dubai civilians. However, access to the data on this ship remains unrestricted, so you are free to browse that all you like. Huh? Election? What election? Oh, right. You wouldn't know yet. I think we better tell you what happened after you were shot into space. I see. The final boss of humanity's annihilation showdown, huh? What a dumb name. Who came up with something so stupid? I see. As I was saying, it's a great name. It really tells you everything you need to know. Anyway, moving on. It's okay, BB. We know you and BB Dubai are separate servants. Oh, I see. Well, I guess it's good to have that cleared up. But man, I was kind of hoping to drive up the suspense a little longer, since this kind of thing doesn't happen every day. That's more than enough messing with Blair just to see how he reacts, baby. We're in real trouble here. No time for jokes. Can you start taking this seriously? Oh, I see. You're okay too, Bartholomew. Well, what are you still doing here? If I was BB Dubai, I would have sent every last servant packing. Well, maybe not Mash, since she's half human. I can't figure out why I would spare you, though. Seems like a waste. A waste? What do you mean by that? BB Dubai said there are no more humans left on Earth now. That it's 3019, right? AI never lies to humans, so we can take her word about that. Well, they do sometimes hallucinate wrong answers by mistake, but no need to dwell on that now. If there aren't any humans on Earth, then it must cost way more resources to keep servants summoned than it did back in Chaldea. So the only way to keep them around was for BB Dubai to sneakily access and sync up with the singularity I made that was identical to Dubai in 2030, and then supply her own magical energy. It's a lot like how the Chaldea converts electricity to magical energy. BB Dubai was paying the magical energy cost required to keep all of your servants manifested, so that you would keep raising the joy counter. If all your servants are enjoying themselves, there's no reason to feel guilty about being the only one having fun, right? But once that was over, there was no reason to keep the servants around. So I bet she didn't banish all the servants herself. She just cut off the magical energy needed to keep them around, which made them return to Chaldea automatically. I see. So that's how she pulled that off. From BB Dubai's perspective, keeping all servants around was hard work, and she finally got to shrug off that extra load. So that's why you said leaving Bartholomew and Rureshkigo around would be wasteful. I still don't understand her logic in keeping Bartholomew around, but I can understand why Rureshkigo didn't go away. BB Dubai did banish the Rureshkigo from human history, but anything besides that wouldn't have been included in her summoning ritual. You're not Rureshkigo, the divine spirit. The fact that your class is beast now is proof of that. You're not from Chaldea or Moon Dubai. You're from another universe entirely, aren't you? Is that a problem? I'm sorry. You're right. It's no problem at all. Just forget I said anything about that. You're wrong about one thing. That the Rureshkigo from human history was banished. Well, I wasn't. I'm right here. I'm not asleep. I'm still the Rureshkigo from proper human history. Maybe Dubai's automatic banishment didn't affect me because I used independent manifestation when our trip to Dubai began. You mean around the time you transformed into the beast? That's right. And it's all thanks to you and Blair. The other servants didn't kill me when that happened. I promise I'll find a way to repay the debt. No. That favor, in a way, befit... No. That how do you say that? No. That favor, in a way, befitting a beast. Oh, it's not a debt, it's a favor. Anyway, there are two more things I'd like to confirm with you, BB Cosmo. A problem. Let me guess. You want to know how you can all get back to Chaldea, and what the citizens of Moon Dubai really are, right? Well, the way back to Chaldea differs from each of you. For Mash and Play, you won't be able to return there until you defeat BB Dubai. Or rather, until you stabilize this world's foundation of humanity value. For Bartholomew, you'll return to the throne of heroes automatically if your spirit origin disappears. But as long as your spirit core is intact, the spirit origin graph should let you return to Chaldea too. That's not a great way to go. Isn't there a more peaceful method I could use? It's not very dramatic, but you should be able to go back to Chaldea at the same time as your master player does. Perfect, that works for me. Sounds much better than having my head cut off and tossed into the sea. And as for you, Ereshkigal, you can never go back to your original world. Your only choice is to keep living here or to vanish. But why? Servants need to grow or change. Their magical energy output might improve, but they can never be more or less than what they are at heart. But now, in this world, Ereshkigal here has become something different. Which means if you think of her passage here from Chaldea as a keyhole, it just won't fit in her current spirit origin any longer. That goes for whatever it was that changed her into a beast too. So returning to whatever original universe isn't an option either. As you are now, Ereshkigal, you are a new divine spirit, born in this world, able to exist only here as well. No way. Hey, it's not just me. Right now, you're in the exact same boat, literally. As for your second question regarding the true identity of Moon Dubai's citizens, going from the information I got from looking at BB's Dubai, the way Moon Dubai is structured, and the information that you got from the ship's guide, my conclusion is this. Every person in this city is an AI. In the timeline, all of humankind has transitioned from carbon-based life forms to beings of pure intelligence. That is the face of this world's new humankind. A humankind that has, of 3019, has effectively achieved immortality and everlasting world peace. Nobody in this world has any connections to the old humankind. Not even the ship's guide. No connection? You mean history? All of civilization is basically ended? Yes. I'm sorry, Mr. Roberts. Your navigational skills are magnificent, and yet I don't have a single record of your life. I see. And there's only one thing left to do. Ereshkigal? Do not speak my name so casually. I've allowed it thus far, but have reached the end of my tolerance. For that matter, my name is not Ereshkigal. I am the prison of darkness that will swallow the heavens and earth alike. I am Anki Ereshkigal, the underworld's nebula. What I'm trying to say is, if this is truly humanity's final resting place, then I will fulfill my duty as a beast. I am the only one fit to eradicate humanity, which is why I'm going to enter the final boss's humanity's annihilation showdown myself. Alright, so there's no humanity to eradicate. She's just essentially going to eradicate the AI, basically, right? If this is truly humanity's final resting place, then I will fulfill my duty as a beast. I am the only one fit to eradicate humanity, which is why I'm going to enter the final boss of humanity's annihilation showdown myself. Ah, our ship. Huh? I didn't even attack you yet. What is this? Ugh, I can't steer the ship. Everyone, hang on to something. There's something in the sand. It's trailing a massive shockwave in its wake. It must be a whale. It's an obscenely massive rock drill. Everyone run for it, before it swallows the ship whole. I would if I could, but I can't. The sand's like a giant whirlpool. Guy, does this ship have any lifeboats? No, wait. Does the ship get sucked in even faster? What about the life plane? No? Figures. I wouldn't keep something like that on my ship either. I guess we got no choice but to fight back then. The ship has stabilized. I think it's... I stabilized the ship for you. Also, to be clear, I didn't summon that thing. Last thing I need is a rumor going around that the embodiment of the underworld sized a sand look on someone. I don't care what happens to you, of course, but letting you die here would be a bad look for me. Just this once, I'll help you out. After this is over, you'll officially be enemies. Now show me what you're made of, player. Show me what you can do against this foe, and I will decide whether you are worthy. Show me that you can rival me, Anki Areshiko, the beast of No, and the evil of humanity is amassing. Wait, do I have to? Can I just do this? No. I have to add mash. What a pain. No.
オルテナンス全機能解放。待つかあれね落とします。明快に帰るがいい。私のものにしてあげる。ひざまずきなさい。我がつま先が貴様の赤だ。お任せください。了解。一歩時短装填済みです。インターセプターターンパスハーブオースーパーですか。被弾確認収束。間違いない。任せてください。コスモですので。はっ推進ですがブイーン未来の任せてください。コスモですので。リリーロケット点火。おっと今更見上げても手遅れです。星についたら一緒に解決してくださいね。グラビティ言わないで。リリーチェンジ着陸。 粒子加速開始。あれね、見つけた。告げる。青を示す名において、ノットセインファイタイムレスワー青神だー。ヒアリ追加。悪いけどここまでよ。はあ、これ以上は残業の予感。申し訳ありません。遅い。今はこの辺かな。もう一つ増やしておくか。ついてこれる？持ちこたえが来た。サポートマダウ展開。サポートお願いねマダウ。私ごとに。そこでブローニング。そういうところよ。壊して崩して蹴り流す。間違いない。捕まえ。あれね、星は見えた。頑張るぞ。見たいけどでしょ。ひざまずきなさい。我がつま先が貴様の墓だ。現世に未練はなくなった。そう、どっちにしろ容赦なくいただくけど。
Did I just perform multiple simple summons? We dealt with the enemy weapon, but not bad for a human. As a show of respect for a well-fought battle, I will let you go this once. Try to survive as long as you can. I doubt we'll ever meet again, but see you. This is terrible. I wonder if she can really do this. Master, I'm sorry to bother you while you're grieving, but I'm afraid this can't wait. The ship's engine was damaged during that battle. We're using auxiliary power to get around for now, but that won't last long. That's true, the ship's power will be depleted in 20 minutes. My sincerest apologies for the inconvenience. May I ask, which harbor would you prefer to dock at before time runs out? Are there any that we could dock at safely? If you're looking for a non-combat zone, what about Area C? That area's Mooncancers has yet to present a campaign slogan. So they haven't decided how they want to eradicate humanity? Is that because they don't care? You know what this Mooncancer's name? Candidate name, Jinako Karigiri. She's a Chaldean servant, just like Roberts. Oh! So Janako's in Moon Dubai too? So Area C then. Thank you for confirming. Setting course for Area C, Old Dubai. Fortunately, I'm afraid there's another problem. I know. It's me, isn't it? You won't be able to dock the ship if I'm with you, right? Correct. Moon Dubai regulation states that only BB permitted to enter the city is BB Dubai. There's desert outside the city limits, so we haven't violated the regulations yet. But if we get too close, don't worry about me. Makes sense for BB Dubai, no Moon Dubai, to limit this city to one BB. I may not have any admin privileges in Moon Dubai, but I'm still an advanced AI that was created on the moon. My affinity for Lunar City is just too strong. It would throw things out of whack if there were two city management AIs running around. I'm glad you understand. Thank you for your cooperation. So we're just gonna stay in the desert then? Yes, it sucks that I can't go in the city, but it also means BB Dubai won't know I'm here, so it's a net positive. In the meantime, I'll investigate the old ruins in the desert. I may not be able to acquire any information in the city, but I might be able to find something useful out here. When you're done investigating old Dubai, come meet me back at the ship. And we can share what we've each learned. Then settled. Be careful while on your own. Thanks. Same to all of you. For the record, none of this was my plan. My plan was to invite you all to an imitation of Dubai in the year 2030. But BB Dubai hijacked the plan and sent you all here to Moon Dubai in the year 3019 instead. The city isn't a singularity or a lost belt. I suspect it's a parallel world. One thing's for sure, Moon Dubai is definitely one of the potential paths humanity could take in the future. So, for this time being, player, your job is to solve several mysteries. How did humanity end up going down this timeline? Who are the 7 Mooncancers? And who, or what, is BB Dubai? You'll definitely have your work cut out for you, but I'm sure that you could do it. I know you'll see this through with all your usual determination, that you won't give up or lose heart or get embarrassed. Yeah, thanks, BB. Oh, before you go, I have one last tip for my admirable, shamelessly impudent senpai. If you're going to old Dubai, you might be able to meet up with Passion Lip. Yes, I know. She was erased while I was protecting she was protecting Mash, right? The thing is, there's still a statue of her somewhere in old Dubai. It's one of 3 I have placed in 2030 Dubai. Made one of King Protea in the office area and one of Passion Lip in old Dubai. Originally, I'd put them there to serve as bosses for the Sakura 5 to make your trip more interesting. But I bet they moved Moon Dubai when BB Dubai synced it with 2030. Of course, the Lip who spent summer with you was the one you knew at Chaldea. It's something of a chicken and an egg paradox, but there should still be a statue of her here in Moon Dubai. Once you find it, try forming a contract with her again. If nothing else, she'll be a powerful asset. I will. I promise. We'll be docking at old Dubai soon. It should take us about 20 minutes to repair the ship. Those of you who wish to continue this cruise are free to remain on board. Okay, everyone. Good luck with the start of your old Dubai arc. Nice. Alright, I guess we're going to the Burj Khalifa. No, this is an interlude. It's time. This regularly scheduled discussion is now in session. Candidates may speak at will. Good day, everyone. I'm Kazurajop, and my proposal is to end humanity via Earth restoration effort gone bad. So far, I have no issues with any of your options. Mastolfo, representative to Let Humanity Do Whatever movement. Can someone please do something about Kinkotea in my area? However, I'm gonna get my approval rating up if she keeps... How am I ever gonna get my approval rating up if she keeps breaking our meanings up? My idea is to make Earth a water planet. Is not going well. Proud to express how wonderful the sea is when Moon Dubai has ever seen it, when nobody in Moon Dubai has ever seen it for themselves. Oh. I don't have any option one way or opinion one way or another. I don't have any fancy slogans either. The Shelter Life for All Humanity Party isn't going to fight with anyone, so please stop invading us already. Also, I want to say something to Area E. You're totally wasting Moon Dubai's resources. Why is it your area is glowing like that? Light pollution is what it is. We're trying to be all charismatic. Oh. Wait, hold on. Oh, is charisma a bad thing now? Did I remind you, this is a contest to determine which of us will be the final boss of all humanity. The entire premise of my campaign is that I'm richer and more innovative than anyone. Frankly, if you ask me, I can't understand why you live so plainly. I just don't have any energy to be fashionable. Besides, it's a waste of resources and it doesn't contribute to anything to society. But a shut-in? Now that's someone who knows how to conserve energy. True, it does take energy to be fashionable. A lot of energy, I'll grant you that much. However, objectively, viewing my fashionable self in turn generate energy as a result, I am then able to expand my stylish horizons even further. It's a truly perpetual motion machine. Oh, it's not? That's just narcissism. Come on, guys. Are you really gonna let someone like her take the lead? She'll ruin all of Earth. Sorry. Earth will be fine. Remember, we're on the moon, for that matter. I don't hate her mall. There's a real vision behind it. Heh. I need to get so worked up. Area E's lead is only temporary, really. I have faith the wise citizens of Moon Dubai will ultimately realize my campaign is the only one that makes sense. Despite becoming AI, humankind was fooling enough to obsess over their humanity. A clash with ideologies was inevitable, even once immortality became the norm. Thus, humanity retreated to a more rational conclusion. My mechanized human empire. Viva commercialism. Your area is no better than E. Give me back my home / Ferris wheel already, jerk. I acquired... Oh, hold on. I acquired that fair and square. If you wish to take it back, I suggest you prepare an item of similar value. I'm glad to see you're all getting along so well. Your possessions may be different, but you're all rivals of equal standing. And while the rules don't forbid direct conflict between participants, I would prefer to avoid it if we can. I want you to win the cities of the Moon Dubai over, not with strength, but your ideas. On that note, I have something to tell you. A new threat has just joined this battle. A beast. What was that? A beast. Though this beast isn't the same category as you. Hold on. It's not possible for a beast to manifest now that there are no humans on Earth. So this one must have come from a different universe. This beast is an unknown factor. If you find them, I want you to let me know immediately. Oh, a beast, eh? That's one weapon even my Albatron company doesn't possess. As summoned servants, both a fellow from Area F and I are arguably representatives of humanity. So we have to take great care not to allow this beast to simply eat us alive. You know, just for the sake of argument, let's say this beast proved too powerful for us to deal with. And that they proved to be hostile to all of Moon Dubai. What would happen should they eliminate all of us, leaving no candidates alive? Does this mean humankind would then continue to exist? Don't worry about that. The results are a foregone conclusion. Even if you all were to be defeated, a Mooncancer will still go on to eradicate all of humanity. Alright, that's all from me. You can all go back to your campaigns now. Remember, humanity's extinction should be an event everyone can get behind. Humanity's extinction should be an event everyone can get behind. Ugh. Are you okay? Why don't you take a break? This is your opportunity to be alone for a while. You might not be able to shut it down completely, but you can at least enter sleep mode. Your CPU is clearly struggling to keep up. I'm fine. I'm just a little mentally fatigued. This always happens whenever I talk to the 7 final boss candidates. Even if some of them don't actually have what it takes, we still need them here. You can't truly be a final boss unless you trampled over at least one small, powerless faction with a righteous claim after all. You refuse to compromise on that, huh? How like you. Alright then, I'll stick around until the end too, since it looks like you don't actually want to be alone. Are you sure you don't want to be out there helping Chaldea? That's his job. We played rock, paper, scissors for it. Huh? That said, I guess I'm a little worried. He's probably really enjoying himself since it's been so long since we've had a master. It's not that we lack purpose, it's more like we've become a little too inured to danger. Okay. Okay, Master. We made it to Old Dubai without having to fight at all. In fact, it seems extremely peaceful here. At a glance, it looks just like the original Old Dubai. Is that a Starbucks symbol right there? Yeah, the people here aren't armed and they don't seem to mean us any harm. The whole place feels very different from Area F, its office buildings, or Area I, where the hotel was. Are you two seeing the sign over there too? Master Bucks? Sounds vaguely familiar. What a wonderful name for a shop, and it smells amazing in there too. Why don't we take a quick look inside, Senpai? They might even have food to go with their drinks. Good point. I can get by without eating, but you and player both need food and water to survive. BB Cosmos said everyone in Moon Dubai was an AI, right? Do you think they'll have any normal human food around here? One way to find out. Stop! Hold it in there, newcomers. You can't just walk into that cafe. All are welcome here in Old Dubai, but not at that cafe. They only allow very specific clientele inside. The boss specifically built Holy Master Box to be the one place of rest for old humans who will come here on one day. It's going to take newcomers like you at least a year to build up trust that you'll need to set foot inside. You can start by collecting points at the shops on the main street. Not so fast, RE-17. There's something about these people that reminds you of the Knights in Area F. Trust me, this organic frame gives me a sixth sense for this sort of thing. We can't let the other areas steal any more resources from old Dubai. Police! Police! We need you here. I'll give you some meat when we're done. Seriously? Actual meat, not just data? Woohoo! Screw these sugar fritters. I'm gonna use my brand new machine gun to really bring the heat. Well, not literally, since it's an air gun. Hey, cop who rushed to the scene. You were right to call us. Man, it's been so long since I actually have the work to do. So you must be the vanguard of the Laughing Moon Knight Brigade. Well, you won't be disturbing the peace on my watch. I'll prove to you there's more to being a police officer than just eating donuts. Easy, rookie. These kids are harmless. But I can tell they got some real bite to them. Watch out for that girl in particular. She's got the aura of a forest sage who used to live on Earth. No playing hero. If you're in danger, just surrender. We're still waiting on that patch for workers' comp, you know. I wouldn't have guessed there were so many people in there. They seemed like a very fun bunch. Hey, I agree, but I don't think we'll be making friends just yet. They're clearly itching for a fight. Alright, let's give them what they want, but not to hurt them so badly. I'm sure they'll hear us out afterwards. Let's nail this.
たまには海賊らしくよしよし。どうやら貴殿は気づいていないのかな。すでに包囲されていることに。ブラックダーティーパーティーハウリング。夏のように噛み砕かれる一斉奏者。
し切りましょう。
よしよし。
お任せを。勝ち上げます。
噛み砕かれる。たまには海賊らしく行くか。よし。どうやら貴殿は気づいていないのかな。すでに包囲されていることに。ブラックダーティーパーティーハウリング。シャチの突撃。夏のように甘い。一斉奏者。
これですね。ここは私の。構いません。はい、押し切りましょう。進みます。なぎ払います。勝ち上げます。申し訳ありません。潰します。ふう、どうにか務めを果たせました。
Nice. They're too strong. It's no use. Old Dubai's done for. Somebody get the boss. No, wait. The boss wouldn't be any use either. We'll just have to run for it and take the boss somewhere safe. Maybe we could try Area D. I heard they have actual fruit there. Who the fuck are you? Calm down, people. Can't you tell nobody's dead? Look, they've already put their weapons away. They're obviously just humoring you from the start. Huh? Yeah, you're right. Are they just a bunch of saints or something? Anyway, that was painful to watch. I'd take an amateur school play over that any day of the week. Our people just aren't cut out for combat. They put up a big show in the mock battles, but the moment they're fighting for real, it all falls to pieces. And you managed to subdue them all without harming any of them. Thanks for holding back there. Back. Here. Hold on. Okay. Better-ish. Hold on. Oh. Sorry. I'm super uncomfortable. Much better. Weren't handshakes a common greeting in the 21st century? I always wanted to try one. Ah, well, never mind that. I'm a Sahara. I've lived in Old Dubai my whole life. Hi there, I'm Player. Thank you for the warm welcome. I'm Mash Kitty like. And I'm Bartholomew Roberts. I take it you're the boss these guys were talking about? I used to be, but not anymore. That title belongs to Janako now. You told me about you guys. You're the master who came from Chaldea. Came here from Chaldea, right? Come with me. I'll take you to her. Oh, and don't worry about these guys. They'll heal up on their own. Did you hear that, Senpai? There's still a lot we don't know about this Hasara person, but it looks like... Yeah, let's follow him. Old Dubai holiday. Try to do a much longer stream today. Jeez. Worship me, the great statue. I am one of the Mooncancers. I am anti-savior. I am the anti-savior who shall lead humankind to its destruction. Is that really Janako Karagiris? She's definitely got a weird, intimidating vibe about her, but... Show your true self. Shut in. That forthright demeanor. That straightforward, palatable attitude. I knew it. You are the root of all evil. The reason I ended up in this place. You are Player, the master who came here from the accursed Chaldea. Just kidding. Did I scare you? So what's up? Long time no see. How have you been? Oh hey, you're here too, Mash. I'm guessing that guy could use a little more meat on his bones. He's a servant too, right? I'm Janako Karagiris. I'm an indoorsy programmer who ended up as a servant because, reasons. Ganesha's not involved this time, so just call me Janako. So let's get this. So let's get right into it. Let's tell each other what we each know so we can move on to the next event. Which brings up to now. I hope this was help. Janako? I can't believe it. It's so sad. I had no idea all that happened while I was just here doing my Mooncancer thing. I'm afraid it's true. All the other servants were banished. It was erased when she protected me. Senpai's being targeted all across Moon Dubai, so we have only barely made it here with our lives. No, not that. Not fair. Not fair. I can't believe you guys actually got to enjoy sightseeing in Dubai. I wanted to go too. I wanted to experience Dubai's cutting edge VR for myself. They say it's bleeding edge. Mash. Bleeding edge. Janako? That's our Janako. So you've been here all this time? Yeah, I never got to go to the actual Dubai. Before I left, I was all like, Dubai, huh? Seems too hot and too rich for me, but I guess I could give it a shot. But then I race shifted, found myself here in Moon Dubai in the year 3000 at that. I had to wait 19 more years for you guys to show up. It was nothing compared to what I had to go through in the India, but it did still suck not having anyone I knew around. Astolfo did show up later, but he had obviously gone off the deep end already. Then came the Lion Man, but he'd completely gone over to the dark side. Besides, all that BB Dubai scares me. Humanity is dead. All these AI need my help. It's just been one thing after another. Thank goodness you guys came here to find me. Also, I said it was no fair. It sounds like you guys went through some stuff too. It's fine. It sounds like you really did have it rough. Really? Gosh, thanks. Man, I'd almost forgotten how comforting you can be. Alright, now that you guys are here, now how about we play some video games to celebrate our reunion? They've got this great racing game that's retro for them, but it's super futuristic for you. Janako, I understand your enthusiasm, but are you sure this is the time? Remember, you, the Chaldeans, even we may as well be walking around with our nooses around our necks. Good point. You're right, Hasura. We should start by laying everything out and making sure we're all on the same page. What would you like to know, player? I'll tell you as much as I can. Who exactly is BB Dubai? I wish we knew. There's no denying that she's a city management AI like she claims. But when we woke up, she had completely taken over all of Moon Dubai, going well beyond just managing it. I'm grateful she reactivated us after we had shut down. That doesn't mean I can support what she's doing. Not what she's been doing crazy things like creating Mooncancers and holding this final boss of humanity's annihilation showdown. There are plenty of AIs out there who think she wiped out humanity herself. We've long suspected that there's something wrong with her, or that she might even be an imposter. You saying you think BB Dubai isn't from this world, but a BB from an entirely different one? Yeah, at first I thought BB Dubai was just Chaldea's BB getting up to no good yet again. But now that you've told us Chaldea BB exists independently, I'm even less sure of who or what BB actually is than ever. What are Mooncancers to Dubai? There's actually two types of Mooncancers here, natural and artificial. Natural types are obviously servants who were naturally Mooncancers to begin with. Servants like me and the candidate from Area H. BB Dubai didn't bring us naturals here, Moon Dubai itself called us here. It basically means we're on humanity's side, just like the heroic spirits who get summoned by the land in singularities and stuff. I think me being a natural MC is also how I ended up here straight from Chaldea. Anyway, the servants who got turned into Mooncancers after arriving here are the artificial ones. The candidates from Area E, A, E, F, and I used to be different classes. But BB Dubai changed them into Mooncancers after they got accepted as candidates. So that's why Astolfo was a Mooncancer. But BB Dubai also said that heroic spirits can't exist in this time period. How did they materialize in Moon Dubai? BB Dubai woke up some of the AIs from as far back as 2400 to make them into masters. Stoffel's master is an upper-class citizen named Anthony. Area I's candidate's master is an ex-military man named Ben. Area A's master is an academic named Ryodai, and we still don't know anything about master for Area E. Anyway, the servants who were brought here by Moon Dubai's masters have been running wild ever since they were summoned. Because according to their understanding, to help humanity, you must define how it ended. It's got them all very fired up. Janako's the only candidate who decided not to think about the fact that humankind is gone. Instead, she chose to spend time here with us. That's why her campaign slogan is something half-assed, like they somehow went extinct but they were being shut-ins. Then you haven't been trying to advance humankind's extinction agenda like the other candidates. That's great, Janako. Oh, I don't know how proud I can be this time. I was mostly just too scared to pick a side. At any rate, we know why there are no fewer than 7 Mooncancers out here. Okay, damn. So many chat options. Are you the boss of this area? Yeah, I guess I technically am. BB Dubai signed me to Area C pretty much right after I arrived. She said it was my duty as a Mooncancer, but I didn't really have a goal or motivation or anything. The only reason I went up as a boss is that people here were nice enough to take me in and give me shelter. I'm still a servant and all, so I've been getting by these past 19 years by saying, I'll take this seriously tomorrow. Don't be so modest. You may be pathetic, but you've still been doing your best in your own way. We old Dubaians may be AIs, but we don't support BB Dubai's policies. We don't want to see humankind eradicated. Unfortunately, that makes us outcasts here on the Moon Dubai. Yunako's been keeping us safe ever since she got here. Which isn't to say she's actually fought any battles herself, but by making this area the headquarters for her Mooncancer campaign. She's also created a home for moderates like us. I see. So you've been fighting with words instead of fists. That explains why you're here in statue form. Yep. I've been taking full advantage of Ganesha's intimidating aura here. Oh. What do you know about Moon Dubai? The city was built on the surface of the moon in 2600, at least in our timeline. It was modeled after the original Earth city of the same name. It was conceived as cutting-edge technology, as a cutting-edge city constructed in the desert with the combined total of humans' wisdom. Probably made for an inspiring promotional message back when they were first building a city on the moon. However, after all the humans on Earth were wiped out, Moon Dubai eventually stopped functioning as well. Then in the year 3000, TV Dubai turned on Moon Dubai's power back on and reactivated us AIs. Tell us about the final boss of humanity's annihilation showdown. It's an election campaign BB Dubai created. She says it's to choose exactly how humankind was wiped out. The voting only started after you guys showed up. But election campaigns have been happening for the last 19 years. People of Moon Dubai woke up in the year 3000 just like I did. And they were just as shocked as I was when they found out there were no more humans left on Earth. And that's when BB Dubai made an announcement on the citywide PA system. Humanity is gone. There's no denying that. Now let's give up on the lot of them and have them have a conversation about how they died. Give up, huh? You all just went along with that? Yes, it was unanimous. Facts are facts. Once we reached that consensus, the only thing left was to choose a file heading to save it under. See? This was Hassor is like. He's on our side. Sir, everyone on Moon Dubai is just so too damn stoic. Anyway, we eventually agreed to reach a consensus on the most plausible way that all of humankind could have died. That led to the candidate exposing their positions, which led to the election beginning in earnest. Every day, candidates would present their ideal extinction method, and the areas with lots of people who agreed with them began to flourish. Old Dubai has always been last place in that regard. That also means they're constantly low on resources. We even had to give up on our trademark Ferris wheel just to make ends meet, since there are things gobbled up so much electricity. That's how I ended up in the area with the most money to spare. Moon Dubai didn't used to have old-fashioned barter system. But then that damn lion man came along and brought pure commercialism to Dubai. So it wasn't my fault our Ferris wheel had got taken away. That isn't the only thing that was taken, right? But, well, we'll get to that in time. Huh? So that's all the questions you got for now, yeah? Then let's get to the most important topic. It sounds like BB Cosmo figured out that everyone on Moon Dubai isn't an AI. Is an AI. That's only half the story. You might want to sit down for the next part, player. In this world, humans like you stopped being born after the year 2300. That was the year the old humans decided to stop living like they had been, and then passed on their title of humanity to AI. I guess that's what I'm trying to say is all the AIs here are part of a new kind of humanity, and you're one of the old. Well, honestly, there aren't any other old humans left, even in the museum. You can't even call yourself that. Why did they do that? Why? Why did they do that? To extend their lifespan? We don't know for sure, but we know that that wasn't it. Humans had already cracked immortality by 2300. Old humans were able to live forever, even in formats that is more organic bodies like yours. But in turning themselves into AIs had even more benefits. Immortal though they were humans, the immortals though they were, humans were still limited. AIs, on the other hand, had more freedom in every possible way. Technology, discussion, entertainment, everything. Once that became clear, the old humans all converted themselves into AIs and became new humans. That's what the majority of people on Moon Dubai are now. So then you say they've converted themselves into AIs. Do you mean they digitalized their brains and became beings of pure intelligence, living in their digital realm? Well, in a matter of speaking, yeah. But specifically, this world's new humans consist of AIs who were born from the digitally recorded data of individual people. They're a lot like servants, really. Take me, for example. I'm a new derivative of myself created from my original base. But the people we met so far all had physical bodies. How does that work? You guys' real bodies are located in the towers. Remember those tall buildings you saw in the office area? Those are all humanity's data servers. This body is actually a nanopolymer frame. Even if it is destroyed, my real body is still perfectly safe. Think of it as a kind of remote. This way, we remain immortal as long as our data servers survive. That's also why... Jesus. It's also why ordinary citizens of Moon Dubai feel free to attack seasoned warriors like yourselves. They know they won't die. It also means this isn't a life and death matter for us like it is for you old humans, because we lack the fear that comes with knowing you have only one life to live. But then why were those laughing moon knights afraid? That's because our frames are a crucial part of our personalities. The injuries we suffer aren't transmitted to our real bodies, but having our frames destroyed still damages our souls, our inner humanity, so to speak. Reacquiring and reconstructing destroyed frames takes time, and there are some things you can't recover once you've lost. One of the reasons all humanity chose to become AIs is because AIs can also be associated with souls. A soul can't be reconstructed from data. They arise from what already exists. Apparently, scholars at the time theorized that souls might be anything from links from another dimension, waveforms that spawn from relationships between existence and time, even pure thought returning from the end of the universe. We new humans, that is, third generation's AI born after 2300, have had all data from before that time discarded. If you want to know more about that time, you'll need to look for a specialized independent data archive. So old humans no longer exist, and the people of Moon Dubai are all new humans. But in that case, there's one thing I don't understand. As long as you exist, humanity isn't extinct. But you're effectively choosing your own ends in this, aren't you? I know, right? I just can't get on the same page with them on this one. This election is basically the AIs voting on their own demise. They must know it's going to affect them directly, but they keep choosing their favorite end like it's no big deal. They could just be talking about how to avoid their demise or how to start over, but it's like none of that even occurs to them. Sorry, Janako. Facts are just everything to us. We're not ones for complaining about results. We still do have preferences. A lot of AIs think that if we're going to die out anyways, we might as well go out with a bang. And that's why nonsense like the Laughing Moon Knight Brigade plan in Area F manages to gain support. Go out with a bang. But don't AIs value things like probability and practicality? This is the 31st century, Ash. There's pretty much nothing you can't do anyways. Nowadays, there's no longer exists a method for humanity's extinction so outlandish it could not actually be done. Which is exactly why everyone wants to go out in the way they think it'll be fun. I mean, if you're going to finish the game anyway, you might as well enjoy the ending, right? Alright, give me a second. My back is killing me. Slightly better. Part of me just wants to lay down. That's kind of the issue. So we might hit 2 hours, and I might take like a small 30-minute break. No. You know what? Where is she? No. How annoying. I'll probably just do this. Let's see. All right. All right, we should probably talk about our next move and what we ultimately want to accomplish. Hang on. We were told we could find Lip here. Who told you that? All right, BB. Put a statue of BB, of Lip here and all. So yeah, Lip is here in statue form. Basically, she's been preserved in spirit, origin, graft state. But to make a long story short, Shimace will not be here. I know where she is, but I'm not telling you until you're in a proper fighting form. Are you talking about how he's having trouble performing simple summons? BB Dubai said it's impossible to summon heroic spirits here because no one on Dubai knows any human history anymore. Not no one, only a few. That and your connection to Chaldea has been completely cut off, so they can't provide you with magical energy anymore. That's why players have been having trouble summoning more than one at a time. He has to rely on just his own magical energy. He might still be able to summon 3 at a time if he really pushes himself, but that's it. It's not that there's anything wrong with you, player, just low on resources. So if he can find a new source of magical energy, he'll be able to fight like he usually does again. Exactly. It's an easy fix for that, too. You should try it out tomorrow. I've already arranged for rooms for you guys, so for now, I say take the load off. Old Dubai is your new home anyway, away from home. I appreciate that a lot, but if everyone on Moon Dubai is an AI, then... That's right. What about food? Does the fact that everyone's an AI mean they don't need to eat or drink? Don't you worry about that. You'll see why soon enough. Show them to their rooms, would you, Hasura? I'd do it myself, but then I'd have to move. Yeah, yes, I know. I would expect otherwise. Claire, Mash, Bartholomew, come with me. I'll show you a bit of an old Dubai on the way to your rooms. See anything you'd like, sir? How about this ancient GPU? Lots of AIs carry them around. It's good luck charms. What's that? Do we have any CPUs? Don't be silly. I'm sorry, but today's art class was only in the morning. I'm gonna be shopping for art supplies this afternoon, so yes. That's right. I'll be taking a cruise ship to Area D today. I've heard that I can get more paint there. There you go, being careless with your frame again. Your neuron layer is way past its threshold. I know you're having fun, but you can't go around reforming every building in old Dubai. You need to rest too. There's an unregistered ship at the dock. You're requesting raw materials for repairs? Sure, I'll go. Those E-ships are the first generation, right? I was wanting to work on one of those. I can't believe there's still one in service. This is amazing. I didn't think I'd ever see one outside of the museum. I see. Lots of people are hard at work. There doesn't seem to be much difference between them and us, even though they're AI. I see. So scenes like these were normal for old humans, huh? It's the only part of the city that's so noisy. As you probably imagine, Dubai, or rather new humans, have no need for labor. The entire point of inventing AI was to spare humanity the trouble of labor. Once AI took over everything, including giving birth, teaching, housework, creating, manufacturing, and transporting, people's happiness and quality of life grew by leaps and bounds, and wars became a thing of the past. International disputes, political problems, currencies, issues, all became things of the past. Thanks to AI's unprecedented processing power, Earth's resources were finally being distributed equally to everyone. The people no longer had to compete to survive, nor did they have to work for their entertainment. If people wanted something, they could just touch it in a catalog and have it delivered, or made on the spot in under an hour. Unlike old humans, who I hear used to order things manually, then wait for them to be delivered. AI society is much more efficient. For long, even the idea of transporting big necessities faded. If anyone needed anything, they could be made on the spot using a 3D printers installed in every room on their house. And all at no cost, of course. Oh wow, so you no longer needed money then. That's right, humans everywhere were freed from labor. It proved beyond the doubt that requiring individuals to work to survive was a flaw in an immature society. Thanks to AI, humans were free to live however they wished. They no longer had to want for anything. After a century of living like that, humans decided to become AIs themselves. These days, labor is a privilege reserved for second generation AI. Third generation ones like me don't have to work for anything. But as you can see, this area is home to a bunch of eccentrics. That doesn't always work out like that. But I digress. Never mind us. You'll understand more soon enough. More importantly, why don't you go check out that shop? They carry something I'm sure you could use. You mean that shop? Look, what can I get for you? It's a burger place. They're even making them right now, right in the open. Look, senpai, there's the menu. They have jumbo meals with only their best tasting dishes. A healthy meal with focus on nutritious options, and a merry meal with comes with a toy. What are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna go with? I'm gonna go for a meal with a toy. Thank you. Please enjoy your stay. There are other places to eat around here too. When you have the time, I suggest looking around to find what suits you. AIs with organic frames come to eat at these places sometimes too, but not many of them. So the owners will be thrilled to have more customers. Nothing more wasteful than empty restaurants after all. Would that be all? Thank you. Please come again. Okay, let's go. Next up, your living quarters. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day, humans. Here. This will be your space. Make yourself at home. I love it. Thank you. No need to thank me. It's our duty as humans to provide people with their own space. Anyway, you should know Moon Dubai is set to follow a day and night cycle. It'll be night pretty soon. I'm sure you still have more questions, but for now, I suggest you get some sleep. Alright, see you later. I'll be back tomorrow morning with a job and labor. Huh? A job and labor? Aren't those the same things the same? Aren't those the same thing? Remember what Chinako said. You can't summon servants easily right now because you lack resources. Huh? But unfortunately, old Dubai doesn't have resources to share with you guys. So here's what you're gonna do. Huh? You're gonna exterminate an oversized pest that also happens to contain a wealthy materials, a sandworm. I'm going to what? What's more, Mash is off on a different assignment, so she won't be able to help you. Now, go on, fight. Show me what you're made of. You can't take it easy on an enemy like this. If things look dire, don't be afraid to use your command spells. Nice. I love how he jumped straight into this. Not sarcasm, actually really nice.
マダウ展開。ディストーションスターナイン。転ばせて蹴り飛ばす。悪いけどここまでよ。
Oh.
嘘よかった。
So that might actually have been a bad idea. All right, let's not mess around too much with this. That should do it. Alright, that also won't work. Who do I have that has ignore? It's a one turn sort of thing. Same thing here. You guys have all right. I don't know if this will work, but let's try it. We don't Don't lose anything by trying.
Seven, 次のカード。サードアイ、海岸。我らは本してあげるわ。
空にて輝くもの。
特別です。導いて差し上げます。要請接続。早炊きですカルウェナ。要請接続。
俺が
神格接続。力光我らこそ。
天空にて輝く愛。ディオスクラスデューダリダイ。
兄様、光をここに。
罪をここに。俺がで。
へえ、そうなのね。神格接続。力光我らこそ。
天空にて輝く愛。ディオスクラスデューダリダイ。行くぞ。
砕け散れ。
我らは光。嵐の後に
Still gonna get hit, but
光である。なら天にて輝くもの。地力の星。
我らはここに降り立た。
ディオスクラスデューダリダイ。
兄様、光をここに。
罪をここに。
悔しくなんかありませんから。いいでしょう。へえ、そうなのね。
コルクス。
カラス合わせてください。
ディオスクラスデューダリダイ。
兄様、光をここに。
罪をここに。
人はパンのみですよ。天罰下がって圧倒します。浄化します。そこです。ゼロキャトル。パワーストー
everyone
ン
died.
3割。戦線をリダ。
Nope. I refuse. I refuse. No. Actually, there is one other thing we can do. Let's see if I can find a copy of her somewhere around here. There's a couple of things we could do. Do I not have there? There it is. There it is. All right, let's see how this goes. This probably won't work either.
望むところだ。どうします。はい。逆光剣。アーサスエアチキン。どうせ捨てるし。切り札こちらにかけだ。
I forgot about that.
はい、了解。どうします。決着の時。後より入れてどうします。了解。アンサラアンサスエアチキン。どうせ捨てるし。
悔しくなんかありませんから。
切り札こちらにかけだ。 後より了解。どうします。逆光剣。フィニッシュ取った。切り札こちらの先だ。フラガ
This is also not gonna work, but hey. I wanna know what happens when I get to the last health one.
とね。
Nothing. All right. Who do I have that gives out ignore invincible? Um, oh, let's see how this goes. I want to know if the ignore invincible lasts for a little bit longer.
いいでしょ。待ちわびていました。的確かと。最果ての幼いあなたへ。あなたを信じて、あなたを見上げて、今も私は走っています。胸に宿る星の鼓動、ホープビル・サメロット。オーケストラ、そこですね。竜の鼓動。
Did it go away? Because I don't see it.
何のいいでしょう。待ちわびていました。それはいつか来る兆しの星。誰に呼ばれるまでもなく、あなたは星をかざすでしょう。アラウンドカリバーン。最果ての幼いあなたへ。あなたを信じて、あなたを見上げて、今も私は走っています。胸に宿る星の鼓動、ホープビル・サメロット。目をつけましょう。お返しをしなくてもね。仕方ないね、君たちは。お返しをしなくてもね。手慰めですね。いい出来です。いいでしょ。お呼びです。的確かと。最果ての幼いあなたへ。あなたを信じて、あなたを見上げて、今も私は走っています。胸に宿る星の鼓動、ホープビル・サメロット。危ない。さて 次はどこに向かうんだい？
Nice. All right. I'm gonna take a small break. It's been 2 hours. My back is killing me, so I want to do another stream before the the day ends. I'll see you guys in about maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half. I really want to like not be on my chair right now. Anyways, folks, thank you for tuning in. We'll be on stream or after stream is over. I'll see you guys soon.